All Elite Wrestling (AEW) has once again shaken up the pro wrestling world with another high-profile match added to the upcoming AEW All Out pay-per-view. Fans were left buzzing after the events that unfolded on the latest episode of AEW Collision, where current AEW World Champion Maxwell Jacob Friedman (MJF) brutally attacked veteran wrestler Mark Briscoe. This shocking moment not only raised tensions but also set the stage for yet another blockbuster showdown at one of AEW's biggest annual events. In this article, we will take a deep dive into everything that happened on Collision, the history behind MJF's unpredictable behavior, Mark Briscoe's emotional journey in AEW, fan reactions, backstage implications, and ultimately how this new match could change the dynamics of AEW All Out 2025. The Collision Incident. MJF strikes again. The September 6th episode of AEW Collision was filled with excitement, but no one expected the night to end with such chaos. After his scheduled appearance, MJF blindsided Mark Briscoe with a vicious attack. The assault was shocking not only because of its intensity but also because Briscoe had been gaining momentum and winning over fans with his passionate performances. MJF, true to his arrogant and villainous persona, showed no remorse. He taunted the crowd, stood tall over Briscoe, and made it clear that his actions had meaning beyond a random outburst. This ambush almost immediately led AEW officials to announce a new match for All Out, further expanding the already stacked card. MJF's role as champion. MJF has built a reputation as one of the most unpredictable and controversial figures in AEW. Ever since capturing the AEW World Championship, he has blended cunning strategies with outright brutality to maintain his dominance. His promos are sharp, his in-ring psychology is unmatched, and his willingness to cross the line has made him both hated and admired at the same time. By attacking Mark Briscoe, MJF not only reminded the wrestling world of his ruthless side but also proved that he is always thinking 2 steps ahead. Whether this was done to send a message to the locker room or to create chaos leading into All Out, one thing is certain: MJF has once again placed himself at the center of AEW's most talked about storyline. Mark Briscoe's journey in AEW. For longtime wrestling fans, Mark Briscoe is no stranger. Known for his tag team success alongside his late brother Jay Briscoe, Mark has carried forward the Briscoe legacy with passion and heart. Since joining AEW, he has been seen as the emotional underdog, someone who fights not just for himself but for his family name and the fans who have supported him throughout his career. Briscoe's promos often carry raw emotion, and his wrestling style embodies grit and determination. Fans see him as a man who refuses to quit, no matter the odds. The attack by MJF, therefore, struck a nerve with many viewers, as it felt like a cheap shot against someone who represents hard work and resilience. AEW All Out. The importance of the event. AEW's All Out has always been one of the promotion's biggest shows of the year, often compared to WWE's WrestleMania in terms of significance. This year's event already had a star-studded lineup, but with the addition of MJF vs. Mark Briscoe, the stakes have been raised even higher. This match carries both emotional weight and championship implications. While MJF holds the AEW World title, Briscoe's involvement adds a deeply personal element to the storyline. Fans are already speculating whether Briscoe can pull off the upset of the year or if MJF will once again prove why he calls himself the generational talent. Fan reactions. The wrestling community erupted on social media following Collision. Many fans expressed outrage at MJF's actions, calling him heartless and despicable. On the other hand, some praised AEW's creative team for keeping the storylines unpredictable and fresh. Twitter X trends showed MJF, Mark Briscoe, and AEW All Out among the top topics following Collision. This level of buzz proves that AEW continues to succeed in generating real interest, keeping its audience invested week after week. Backstage buzz. While AEW has not officially revealed the behind-the-scenes discussions, reports suggest that the decision to book MJF vs. Mark Briscoe at All Out had been in the works for weeks. The Collision attack simply provided the perfect storyline reason to make the match official. Wrestling insiders believe this match will serve multiple purposes. It gives MJF another strong challenger while keeping him in the spotlight. It allows Mark Briscoe to showcase his singles career on a massive stage. It adds emotional depth to the card, which fans often respond to passionately. Storytelling at its finest. AEW has consistently been praised for its long-term storytelling, and this feud is another example. MJF's arrogance and willingness to attack anyone at any time creates natural heat, while Mark Briscoe's underdog status makes fans rally behind him. Together, this dynamic creates a compelling storyline that could lead to one of the most memorable matches at All Out. Possible outcomes at All Out. As the wrestling world speculates on the outcome of this newly announced match, several scenarios are being discussed. 1. MJF retains. The most likely outcome is that MJF continues his dominant reign, defeating Briscoe in a controversial fashion. 2. Briscoe upsets MJF. A shocking win for Briscoe would not only shake up the AEW World Title picture but also provide one of the most emotional moments in AEW history. 3. Outside interference. AEW may use this match to further another storyline, with outside interference protecting both MJF's status and Briscoe's credibility. No matter the result, the build-up ensures that fans will be glued to their screens when this match takes place. The bigger picture. This feud highlights AEW's strength in balancing star power with emotional storytelling. MJF may be the present and future of AEW, but giving spotlight opportunities to wrestlers like Mark Briscoe ensures that the company's legacy continues to grow. Moreover, AEW All Out is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable shows in recent years. From dream matches to heated rivalries, and now this personal battle between MJF and Briscoe, the event promises unforgettable moments.